What the fuck is up, you filthy fucking stoners? It's another week of Two Girls, One Blunt.
Thank God.
Thank God. We've been waiting for this.
We have.
Yeah, nothing brings us joy in life besides recording this podcast for you.
And editing.
And all of the butthole showing we do to pay for it.
That's my favorite part, showing my butthole.
Yeah, I don't like that. I have to edit out. It's a little too dark. I have to get it bleached again.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to cut that out of the podcast. I'll come with you and record.
We had a content trip and they picked Aspen because like everyone likes to ski and snowboard, but like we grew up poor, so like when you ask us if we ski, we're like,
pizza, snowboard. Wait, what is it?
Are you stupid?
Pizza, French fries, pizza, French fries.
I've been seeing the trend on TikTok, people going skiing and they take nips up with them, and like the whole point is to ski while you're drunk as hell. I don't see the fun in that.
So
that does sound like fun.
No,
I
everyone
get
who
very
does that.
dizzy when I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's so true. Everyone in our trip, they took mushrooms like at the top of the mountain, and they were just like on mushrooms all. Mushrooms would be so dope. Yeah, snowboarding and stuff.
I don't think I would do very well.
Or a lot of people just like roll up and then you just smoke on your way up.
Yeah. Could you smoke on the ski lift? That would be really cool.
In Colorado, we were at Colorado, so probably we were just smoking on the street.
We got a lot of weed there.
We did. It was so cheap. It was $25 for an eighth of bud.
You can't even get that.
Good Colorado bud.
You can't even get that on the street.
No.
It's like $40 an eighth now. Like, that's ridiculous.
$25 an eighth. And then we got caviar blunts for $25, which like makes sense. And they were like 1.5 grams. Everything in that store was so cheap. Even like the glass. I was so surprised. I spent, I think, $200 and I got like a half of weed, 2 caviar blunts, like a bunch of lighters. I got some chillums, little one-hitter things for the on the go. Because if I'm by myself, I don't like to roll up.
Do you judge a person if they double wrap their joints? Like if they roll their joint and then put another piece of paper around it just to,
Yeah. If you put that much paper.
I wouldn't.
I don't like to smoke that.
I'm asking for a friend. I would never do that.
No, but I've definitely double wrapped shit, and then I'm like, I can't even smoke this. It's horrible, and then sometimes I have to re-roll it.
Yeah, if like we poke a hole, we'll try to like wrap it, but you can like just use a Band-Aid. Like you Band-Aid the blunt with another small little piece. Will I go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, some rich dude pays for it again.
Yeah,
because I will not be. It's bougie as fuck there.
Literally every store is like Christian Dior, Balenciaga, like Montclair. Like
we were like, should we get an extra Airbnb to stay a couple days because there wasn't room in the house? It's like 20 grand for the weekend.
No.
And for an Airbnb, we're like, all right, say less. Everyone's wearing designer, like on the slopes. Like their gear is all designer. I'm like, this is insane. And it's kind of a scary flight to get there. I don't know, like, those, like, you see the movies, and it's, like, a little mini plane, like, a small plane that only fits, like, 20 people, and they fly, and they land in between 2 mountains while it's, like, stormy and snowy, and, like, they crash. Like, that's what it looked like landing into Aspen.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna die.
I did, too. It was, I think I said that to the person next to us. I was like, if this is it.
The person was like, lady, stop talking to me.
Listen to Two Girls, One Blunt pod.
On our way out of Aspen, I literally was like, I'm going to die. Like, we're going to die. And I was like, Jamie is my, like, you know how you have in case of emergency contact? Like, you are my contact. Same thing. So I set my sister as my contact in my phone because I was like, well, if I'm going to die and Jamie's with me, I'm fucked. Like, nobody's going to find out we're fucking dead.
I literally thought about that. And then Emily and I, as we were on the plane, we were sitting next to each other in the emergency exit. And so I looked at her and I go, yo, at least if the plane crashes, we're the first ones to book it. Like, take the door down and we're out of there in case that shit blows up. I was like, we might be the only survivors and we're going to have to trek through Aspen in sneakers and no winter coat. All these things are just like spiraling in my head.
At least you guys are optimistic and you think that you'll survive a plane crash.
I literally view myself, I'm like, if the show manifests, like I'd be the one on the plane that
I think I would survive.
That went into the future or something.
I'd be like, we're not eating people, we're gonna find actual food. You know, like those soccer players in the Andes who had to eat each other.
Oh man.
2 hours later, Emily's roasted over the fire.
I'm in like
Just link.
She got some nice chicken breasts over here. I could cook those right up. All right, I guess. Wait, did you hear that NASA is paying like theologians across the world, like religious people, to teach them how to prepare for an alien invasion and how to like let the masses know?
So they gave funding to a Connecticut, actually, a Connecticut like research institute for fucking theology, and it's how to prepare people if there is. I think there is extraterrestrial, but like if there is, they're like, how will the masses react to it? That's what they were prepping for.
I think the dumb people who don't assume that there's already aliens don't know how to mentally prepare. What is this? Who's calling?
Aliens? It's the CIA. Stop talking about aliens.
You should just assume that there are aliens. Like, it doesn't make any sense if there are other planets that have the same like atmosphere that we do that would sustain life. How would there not be life there? Why else would they have life sustaining atmospheres?
Well, let's not even get into like
sense.
time theory and like if time is all happening at once. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how if we want to transfer over to
So
the fifth dimension?
that's why there's been civilizations prior to us that were way more advanced, and then civilization was wiped out and happened. So like those people could have been way more advanced where they were able to leave, go to other fucking worlds.
Shit. I'm out of this one.
Like the future is basically in the present. Do you know what I mean?
We are.
Because everyone's like, oh, in time, like technology is going to get that crazy. But if the future is happening right now at the same time as the present,
also,
that technology already exists.
People are like, oh, technology is going to be crazy. And I'm like, they are literally watching your every move. Like, that is what Apple is. They are in with the government and they are watching your every move. Like, literally. Are you stupid? It's already happening.
I went into Facebook, and a lot of people don't have this turned off, but there's like a location like setting. I literally can't speak. The location setting on Facebook where it tracks everywhere you go, even in one day. So it will show a map of everywhere you've been and a whole list and all the addresses, and it's just tracking you.
And they can do that
so
across apps.
Someone could hack you and find out where your home is, like where you visit often. Like, shit's crazy.
Are we just giving people who are going to stalk us like a roadmap? Like, here you go, guys. Hack us and then find out where we live. Shit.
Oh, man. One of my like favorite TikTokers is getting blackmailed. I just saw it this morning because someone hacked her Snapchat. And so they hacked all the photos, like the dirty pics she sent, because they were on her Snapchat. And so now they're like, oh, I'm going to post this all over your story and all of this stuff unless you do X, Y, and Z. Because she got her Snapchat hacked. That's fucking scary.
Somebody threatened to leak my shit. I just fucking leak it myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, here you go.
But what if it was really bad and you didn't want it out and you didn't know if they were bluffing? So if you leak it, then it's leaked. You know what I mean?
I'm just like, I don't fucking negotiate with terrorists. Either fucking do something or don't be a pussy.
But what if you don't have weed and they have weed?
Oh, son of a bitch, you got me.
She's like, ISIS!
If they're like threatening me with never smoking again, I am immediately capitulating to
like,
every term.
Yeah. Have you ever fucked a plug for weed?
I've never fucked a plug. I've wanted to fuck my plug, but he was a fucking pussy.
I've never had hot plugs. Why everyone always talks about having like the hot plug? Where are these hot drug addicts at?
I hope Jay Flex doesn't listen to this.
Well, he's not my type, and he's also much older.
Yeah,
but like
a young hot plug. That's what I want.
You know what I mean? Like Fez. Is it Fez from Euphoria? I'd fuck him.
He looks dirty. I would not want to fuck him. I'm like, have you been STD tested, sir? Let me know.
Oh, I don't think he looks dirty. He looks pretty clean in the show. He just looks like a little dumb, but he's kind of sweet. Sometimes you need that.
You don't really like the smart guys.
And then I do like smart guys. And then you just be nice and they give you free weed. I've also never had a plug that's like, here's weed because you're hot. I hear this all the time. Like, hot girls just get weed for free. Who? Who are you getting weed from?
Please let us know.
Also, everyone just looks at us and they like assume we have weed. So they're like, they're fine. And we're like, no.
Yeah, people never fucking bring shit to a session.
Yeah.
And
that's why we started a podcast though, so we could get free weed from brands.
Yeah.
In exchange for talking about them. Because apparently we're not hot enough to get weed for free regularly.
Even plugs who promise to like give you like referral, like free weed,
free
never
eighth?
fucking
No.
do that.
And we always weigh it out. And I'm actually like, you're under. You didn't even hit what I paid for.
You owe me 3 blunts, actually.
Yeah. And they're like, I got you. Like, we've talked about this before too, but just like when people are like, this is gas, this is fire. I only got fire right now.
Only fire, dude. It's
Yeah.
from California.
It's gas. Trust me, you're gonna love it. $430 for a fucking ounce. They're like, it's gas, and then you like pick it up and you're like, this is not.
Remember when you used to buy from like that like boutique guy in Watertown?
Yeah.
Do you like Colorado and Cali weed better than his like boutique?
Oh. I think it's on par.
Okay.
But he does get all of his shit straight from Cali. So it's like shipped from Cali.
That Colorado shit was way better than the Cali shit I
It
had
was
recently.
way better.
You thought so?
I was
Yeah.
blasted.
You like the caviar a lot?
Yeah, whatever that was that you guys had in the car that day, that shit.
Yeah, that was
gone.
good stuff. Maybe here's why I probably felt like I didn't get high. We were smoking in groups of fucking like 6. So you're
Yeah.
passing one blunt around with 6 people. You hit it like 4 times.
And it's cold out because we had to smoke outside the whole time.
Oh, that's
And I
true.
feel like when I'm cold, I can't get high.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I forgot about that. Yeah, this is also why I don't want to go back to Aspen. Just smoke, because we couldn't smoke in the house. We had to literally bundle up. There was times where we had no shoes on or jackets, and we were like, we're grabbing a towel. And this is like Emily's in what she's wearing, and we're sitting outside in like 10-degree weather, and we're like, we don't have a problem at all.
I was sitting on someone's like Louis Vuitton blanket, and I was like, yeah, I'm bougie.
Ashes right on it. Burns a hole.
He would kill me if I ever did that.
So I saw on TikTok someone said that they think Pete Davidson is really just trying to go through all the children of the Illuminati to avenge his father's death.
I saw that.
On 9/11.
I saw that.
Because they say 9/11's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Which it is.
George Bush.
But that would make so much sense, because I feel like he is just running through girls right now.
I feel like he's doing what a lot of women do and get scorned for, which is going for more powerful men to advance their careers. And,
Well, look at Taylor Swift.
and he's not getting any shit for it, but any other woman totally would.
Taylor Swift was literally harassed in the media and by people that she always is like hopping between boyfriends, and it's always this hot famous fucking actor or singer, and you're like, how? And she dates all of them and
if you
got all this shit about it.
If you think about it, wherever you work really is your dating pool. So if you're working with people
In Hollywood.
in
yeah.
Hollywood, you're going to that's your dating pool. You're going to date people in Hollywood.
That's true. I think that's why a lot of relationships actually don't work out.
Because they're not work husbands and work wives together.
No. Think about like you have people who are in like the same place, right? Like at a situational thing, like you're either at the same job or in the same like group setting or whatever, and then one of them moves up either in their company, and then they maybe become CEO of the company when they were first just a regular worker, so now they have more responsibility, more priorities, and then that other person maybe stays at the same part, and then now there's a disconnect because this person's upset that this person's adjusting their life and changing and things aren't the same.
You should be happy for your partner,
Yeah.
but a lot of people aren't.
No.
Probably. Especially if it's a woman at the top and not a guy, where the guy doesn't feel as secure in his finances. I feel like that could
definitely be an issue for sure. Remember that guy, we've talked about this before on the podcast, but who came up to me at a party and was like, well, you make more money than I do, so how about the rounds on you?
like,
I literally was like, tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure.
and he was like, you should give me that puff bar for free because you make so much money. I'm like, what? And I'm like,
Tomato,
tomatoes,
tomato.
throw tomatoes.
Yes, girl.
Yes, queen.
No, but I
Telekinesis.
think that, well, think about it too. If you make a commitment with somebody under the expectations of this is how the relationship will be, like you spend a lot of time together, and then maybe like they switch jobs and they're like, I'm actually going to be away 6 months of the year. Do you know what I mean? Like things can change in that regard with different
That
levels.
would suck.
You
I don't know if I could date like an an NFL player that's out and about and
no, because we hung out with a group of NFL players
fucking
last week, and one was just talking me up, and I look them up online, wife and child, with a second on the way, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, so.
Wow, my boobs
Speaking
are out
on like
today.
people trying to fuck your friends.
Yeah, who's fucking my friends?
No one.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just changing the subject. You know what I hate, and it's a pet peeve of mine, when you meet somebody and they give you a certain type of energy, and then they change that energy. Like they know that it's not a type of energy that they can withhold throughout the whole relationship, but they do that.
I would rather you just be you. You don't have to be like extra if you can't sustain it. Because then I'm going into it thinking that this is the way it is. And then it's total 180. And then you're like, well, why are you being weird? And they're not being weird. They just not lying, but like they were putting on a front.
Yeah, well, they start breadcrumbing you. Like if you start dating, say you meet somebody, you start going on a couple of dates, they're hitting you up all the time. I feel like we've all been in this situation. That person's hitting you up all the time. They're asking you out. They're checking in with you. Like they're giving you a lot of effort, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like the energy just stops and it switches. You know what I mean?
That's really annoying.
And yeah, and so it's like, then they just like stop and they don't do anything and they breadcrumb you rather than having a conversation. And it's like, don't show up with that energy if you're not going to maintain it.
No.
You know what I mean? Because then it also like, then you have like gaslighting and stuff because girls will be like, well, what's wrong? Something changed. And the person's like, no, nothing.
Yeah. It's fucking
annoying. It kills me. You know?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing.
I've been seeing it a lot on TikTok and everyone's like, why do people do that?
I was just with a friend the other night and like his boyfriend, they've been dating a couple of months and he like stopped talking to him for like a full day. And he was like, normally like he hits me up or like Snapchats me. And he was just like, why is he doing this?
That's weird.
That's really weird.
And especially and someone's like, okay, I can go a day without talking to someone. Absolutely. But if you're setting that expectation, like, and they're getting used to for like a month or two straight of you texting them every single day, the moment you don't, that's a pattern change.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely a question. If it's like you start talking to somebody and you guys talk here and there, you're not much of texters and you more like pick up the phone, you're getting used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I dated someone who literally was like, I don't text while I'm at work. Like I'll check in with you after or whatever, and if I'm gonna hang out with you, it's like I don't like text. And I would go out with my girls for the whole night and we wouldn't talk, but that was the expectation set up front, and I like got used to it. And so
because he communicated, he said this is what is going to happen, and that is what happened.
So if he was with his mom for the day, like out by the lake, and he didn't text me, that I knew that because that was what the expectation was. But when it switches out of nowhere and you're not typically doing that, that's when it raises like the flag where somebody has to ask about it.
Yeah, I totally agree. No, I had an ex who was like, I work from like 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I have to be focused during that time, so I can't really text you, but we'll FaceTime later that day and we'll talk.
Yeah.
And that was how it was. And then he went 2 weeks without like FaceTiming me, but he was texting me after work. I was like, this is weird. Because even that is an energy change.
Exactly. You're like, why are you doing that?
Yeah. He broke up with me.
Well, you know, it sounds like he did you a favor.
Well, that was, you know who it was. So he broke up with me many times. I guess he did me a favor.
And Emily was like, no, here's my vagina, though. I'll ride you in the backseat of a car with my mask on during COVID.
I will.
Tomatoes.
Throwing tomatoes.
Yeah.
But then you feel crazy because the energy has changed and they're trying to say the energy hasn't changed. And it's just like, the energy has changed, just say it.
Yeah.
You can be upfront and say that you're not feeling it this week or you're not feeling it this weekend or whatever it is. It's all about communication.
Yeah, I feel like I do that. Like when I'm upset, I'm like, I'm in a bad mood, so I gotta go. Like
you do say that.
I'm going to bite your head off right now, so I'm not gonna talk to you for this amount of time so I can cool down. And then, you know, or I'm like, hey, I'm not in a good mood today because of this. So if my energy is weird, like that's why.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
I always say
Case closed.
I have to like process. I'm like, I need processing time. But if there's like a fight and my energy has changed, I'm like, well, I need space to really figure out what went down.
Yeah.
But that's also a communication.
Some people just shut down and take the space and then get upset that other people that they took that space. But it's like, but you just need to communicate it. Mm-hmm. Literally all of the world problems would be solved with fucking communication. Like, and they don't teach you that in grade school.
No, my guilty pleasure is going on r/relationships on Reddit and just reading people's like crazy ass relationships, and you scroll through the sub and you're like, literally, if you said this to them, your problem would be over. Like, that's all you have to do. But also, I'm horrible at communicating, and I'm like, I'm gonna hold it in until I explode.
I am trying not to do that. It's certain things I'm like, I can communicate very well now that I wasn't able to communicate before, but there's definitely still things that make it difficult to communicate, and I don't know how to communicate that I'm going through that without telling them what I'm going through. You know what I mean? Because then once you bring it up, it has to be like the other person's always like, "Let's talk about it," and you're like, "I literally don't know how to."
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you know. And so then it's pressure. So then you don't communicate, and then
That's why I'm starting therapy.
Why is it easier to lie than just tell the truth when all we want is people who tell the truth around us? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to train myself out of that in therapy because it's literally a survival tactic. Like growing up, you feel like you can't tell the truth because your truth won't be believed. So you learn that you have to embellish the truth or lie. So that was an issue in one of my relationships where I told like little lies that didn't need to be told just because I was scared of like facing him. And we had to like, I literally had to go to therapy like and be like, why am I doing this? How do I stop it? And I had to catch myself actively. And I'd say it took a year. Like,
it takes a long time
to actively stop that about myself.
What were you lying about? Like, can we have an example?
I don't even remember. It was probably like stupid shit. Like, quite honestly, like, oh, I'm going to be at work for like an extra hour. And then I was by myself instead of saying, I need time to not talk to you and be alone with my thoughts. I'd be like, well, I'm going to be here for another hour. You can call me after. Like, literally shit like that.
Oh, that is hard. That's a safety thing. Mm-hmm. So I used to lie to my mom about fucking everything, where it became so easy to lie that like everything that came out of my mouth to my mother was a lie. So the main person I'm learning how to communicate with is just like, but if I didn't lie and I told her where I actually was, or if I spoke my truth, I was wrong. You know what I mean? So you learn to just like protect yourself, but people don't like grow out of that. And then they just start doing that to everyone. And it's like, our trauma's on us to fix, not to bring in and say everyone else deal with, you know?
Yeah. At that time, I had a friend who was also, we kind of bonded because we both would fucking lie about stupid shit. So like we were talking about that and I was actively working on it and she wasn't. And so it was just interesting to see the dynamic because she would still do it. So I'd be like, well, I can't even trust you because I know that you're like how I'm actively trying to work against myself and you're just sitting there not.
That is hard. I think that's also why like my past friendship ended. I was like, I need to grow. I need to get out of this. I don't want to stay here. But that person wanted to stay in that situation. Yeah. And so like, what do you do?
Sometimes you just have to realize that any relationship is not always meant to last. And that's a tough thing to accept because you want that like ideal, like you want your friendships to last. You want your family relationships to last. You want your romantic relationships to last, but they won't always.
No, they won't. I think like the art of detachment, like knowing that you met somebody and maybe you can meet somebody and not talk to them and know that you had really good times with them. You have good memories. You can think back positively on that, you know, but also know that that person may be at a different point in their life than you are and you need to go without them. And like, that's okay. Mm-hmm. And so I just like see what like kills me is I see this in a lot in relationships where like the people start dating in high school. And so they go through this like rocky ass shitty relationship where there's two people because they have the comfortability of being with each other. Neither of them are growing. Mm-hmm. And then one of them starts to mature and grow up naturally, and then the other person's literally acting like a child still, and they don't want to be alone because that person's all they know, so they stay with them. You know what I mean? They accept like less than what they deserve. And I think that like knowing that you deserve the best in friendships and family member like relationships and actual relationships, like it is okay to walk away when someone's not meeting you. And there's plenty of people out there you'll attract as you're like growing and healing.
You really will. Also, adulthood literally is all just making new friends, losing old ones, remaking new ones. It's just a constant cycle. Don't feel bad if you don't have like that big like ideal TV group of friends. Like that is just not realistic.
That used to kill me.
It used to kill me too.
That was a deep like rooted like pain that I felt growing up, was that I never had a group of friends, and I was always kind of like the one-off to a group of friends, and I was never like the best friend.
Same.
And I never had that group of people. Like there's not like anyone I talked to from high school, and everyone had that like old memories of people, and even like everyone I went to college with. Like my group of friends has changed as I've grown and moved. I moved around like every single year, so it's like I couldn't maintain any friendships.
I just have a collection of friends from different stages of my life. Some have stayed with me, some have gone, some have come back, some have stayed away. But just like how TV portrays a lot of toxic relationships in dating, it also kind of shows unrealistic friendship things that I think fucked with a lot of our psyches growing up.
I always wanted the group of friends. I just like wanted to be like oh, when everyone does like Friendsgiving.
I know.
I'd
have like 2 people.
Yeah, it's like I was always friends with people doing Friendsgiving, but I'm the outside friend, so I'm not the core friend, so I don't get invited to that shit. So it's like I have all these friends, but no like core people, and I always had like one person, or something. And now as an adult, I'm realizing I couldn't maintain a best friendship with like 7 people.
No, that's a lot.
So it's like, is it even realistic that I want this? But because I didn't have it growing up, that was like, I always felt like I was the awkward one out, or like less than. But now I realize it's more so. Maybe I didn't like being in groups of friends when they were toxic with each other. It was always girls talking about each other, talking shit, hooking up with their exes, like.
Really?
You know what I mean? Then you like the best friends in the giant friend group would switch. So it's like, oh, well, she's not best friends with this one anymore in the group. She's best friends with this one, but they're all still kind of friends, but they all just like hate each other. I think guys in friend groups love to cause drama in the girlfriend group. So this guy will tell girl A that girl B said whatever, and then they sit back and they watch it like it's a movie playing out. And they're like, and everyone's like, wow, fuck Becky. Like, she did this, that stupid. I'm like, no, he just started all this shit. Like, that's on him.
Yeah.
You know?
Or keep, like, their girlfriends against you.
Friendships are hard, man.
It ain't easy being alive.
Yeah, it isn't.
I'm very excited.
Oh, shit balls. Shit, fuck, balls, fuck, shit. Shit, fuck, balls, motherfucking shit, balls, fuck.
And that was Britney Spears.
Welcome back to Two
Girls, One Blunt.
That was our rendition of Britney Spears. Sorry, it's hard to pull. We were talking about friendships and stuff like that I don't remember, even though it was like 20 minutes ago. But
we're smoking oil.
I saw a TikTok. I think these are where all our topics come from.
So we saw a TikTok, guys.
We saw a TikTok. And it was saying that how men get like so butthurt when they're put in the friend zone, or like when women just want to be like friends and they're like, they're using us. But how about how much it sucks knowing that you never really had a friend? You just had someone looming over you, waiting for you to say yes to fuck them. You know?
Yes, daddy, fuck me.
Like, that sucks feeling. So people are like, I hate being in the friend zone, but it's like, how about does it like suck when someone lies about being your friend and they're just trying to fuck you and they don't actually care about being your friend?
Yeah, I had someone like that, and then he told me he liked me. This is a very abridged story. And then I told him I didn't like him and didn't want to go out with him. And he wrote me a 5-page love letter telling me he was going to throw himself in front of a bus and kill himself because I didn't love him.
And this was someone who tried to just be your friend?
Yeah, we were best friends for like 2 years.
Do you see? That's a lot.
He's still alive, so I feel like that was manipulation.
Yeah. People learn those tactics young. Like in high school and shit. Or even younger. Again, with the lying. From when we're children. We gotta work through our shit, guys. I'm gonna take a break from working on mine for a little bit. But we all gotta work. Ugh. Do you ever just need a break from mental health? You're like, I've been focused on my mental health for so long that now I just want to not focus on mental health. It's mentally hurting my mental health.
I feel like that's what I've been doing since Miami. Just trying to live in the moment. I'll get back to therapy one day. But for now, I'm not there.
Yeah, for now, sometimes, do you ever just want to be a piece of shit sometimes? So I'm like, I'm so, I'm tired. Being a good person is a lot. Sometimes I just want to be a dick. I just want to look at someone and be like, fuck you. You know? No one feels that way?
No, my first relationship, I was like, I want you to fall in love with me and then I want to break your fucking heart. And
see, but I can't do that to someone. But sometimes I just want to do that.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know what it's like to be an asshole because I don't know how.
Was that a knock? Oh. You looked and then I was like, wait. Because I called maintenance this morning.
Oh, really?
Because my shower is broken and so is my closet light. So.
Oh, wait, let's check the door. Hey, it's maintenance here. Oh, yeah. Just go to the bathroom. The bathroom's over there. All right. Oh, there's the maintenance guy.
That was terrible acting.
I'm literally, our eyes have not moved because we're just looking at Mickey.
I tried the best I could. Sorry, I wanted to, whose line is it? I'll leave. But goodbye.
Joey, can you take over?
Yeah, I think you need to hand the mic to Joey now.
Okay, I'm sorry. What were you saying? I got paranoid. It's like they're going to walk in and we have cats and we have weed and there's just a lot happening right now.
Sorry, it's the oil. It got to me.
It got to me.
Dude, I'm high.
Yeah,
Are you high?
I feel like I'm in Colorado.
Are you high?
Are we all high?
I think it's just us.
Who am I? I'm writing a poem. Are we all high? Who am I? A poem by Jamie Simmons. Thank you.
I had to really reach for it.
Maybe we should do that for Stony Baloney. Some spoken word poetry.
Yeah.
Light up a blunt.
That sounded like Broadway.
I got scared. I was like, oh. We're going to be writing haikus up in this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, 373?
I don't know words. Like, I try to sing songs, and I always get the lyrics wrong, and Chris is always in the car. And he's like, it's okay, you'll get it next time.
I just let it happen for myself. I'm like, I don't know anything.
Yeah. I just, I did take 2 edibles yesterday. I took 1 edible. That was 10 milligrams, and I didn't really feel much, so I was like, I'm going to take another edible. And then I got fucked up.
That's that Colorado weed.
Yeah. And then I like couldn't do anything, and my eyes were like, I was just like this, and I was giggling.
Oh, we also took an edible today.
Oh yeah, wait.
Are you feeling it?
What did I take for an edible?
We took the drink.
Oh. Am I feeling it?
That was my question too.
Or is it the oil? Like,
okay, no los dos. Do you remember that commercial? It was like the girl with the tacos, like soft shell or hard shell, and she was like, "Why not both?"
And they
she
carry her out.
Yeah, they carry her out. There's like a whole party for her. They're like, "Yes."
I like that kind of energy.
I do too. She kind of was very cute.
She inspired a generation, I think.
She was cute.
She was like, she inspired my gayness.
No, it was a child.
Oh.
She was like 5. She was cute. Like, she was cute.
I thought you were calling her cute. Like,
No,
you were saying like she was cute, and I'm like, okay, tell us you wanted to see your tits one more time, like without saying it. And you're like, she was a kid. Fuck,
we talk a lot about children on this pod.
You guys don't know because we've cut it all out.
Maybe we'll keep this one in.
I think this is a good one. I thought that was funny.
Do I have to do like a disclaimer? I do not want to fuck children.
My name is Jamie Simmons, and I don't want to fuck kids.
FBI agent, if you're listening to us. No.
Somebody at a computer right now, like, oh, that's definitely want to fuck kids.
They It's the oil, folks. It's definitely the oil.
Goyle.
Okay. We're reporting live from not Miami Beach because they can't smoke legally there. See us next week. Would I make a
we're
good...
done?
No. Would I make a good... Would
I was like, wait, I thought we had more to talk about.
I was just going to see if I'm a good news reporter. You know?
Yeah,
Reporting live from Miami Beach. This is Emily Wade. Over and out.
No, you can't say Miami Beach. No.
Wait, look outside the window. Turn around.
A beach. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful Santa Monica.
No.
Is this Tulum?
Yeah. No, it's actually, this is Colorado.
Mickey, change it to mountains.
Yeah. Watch out, avalanche!
Wait, I literally
just comes in and hits you on the head.
I really thought I was going to trigger an avalanche while I was in Aspen. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it.
I feel like that's something you'd manifest into your life.
Hey, it's already manifested. That's how I'm going out.
That's a bad way to die.
It's either that or sharks, Jamie.
That's also a bad way to die. Oh my God.
My cheeks hurt.
Yeah, that means we're high. That's a good thing.
My top ones, not my bottom ones.
I just looked at her. I just like went and looked.
No,
down.
these ones, not these ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was just a funny thing for you to say. So I was like, it took me a second to process it because I literally go, "Is she an idiot? She doesn't have 2 sets of cheeks." And then you were talking about your ass, and then I was like, "Oh,
The booty cheeks.
and the light bulb went off. I feel like I just want to be like a grouchy old lady, like telling stories.
Where's my cup of tea?
Where's my tea?
Help.
Where are the children?
We killed the children, Linda.
So we asked our followers, what's a secret that you'll never tell like your significant other or like partner or best friend?
We want the juicy shit.
Yeah. And so the results are in, and they are quite shocking. Wow. Okay, the first one. I secretly want to body slam her sometimes. Like once a month. This is a guy who I know has a girl, like a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. I say do it. Just go for it. Body slam her. I feel like every healthy relationship has some amount of body slamming, and you can't convince me that I'm wrong.
I don't know. I feel like if I got body slammed, I'd be kind of scared.
And like,
I'd
in
be
a fun way.
I'd be like, why'd you do that? But that's
Like
well,
you flip each other on the bed. That's so much fun.
okay. So then, but it has to be like consensual. You can't just be like, you know what? She's looking really bitchy today, and then you just run into her and just fucking check her.
I was just like not assuming that he wanted to slam his girlfriend into the concrete floor.
I don't know. That
But if
sounded
you
like
do,
he needed to get some aggression
that's
out.
concerning.
Okay. Another one said, I have killed 9 people.
Could never
Should
tell.
I report this?
Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
Okay. The next one said, I want to fuck her sister so bad.
Oh, you want to fuck her sister? Damn.
Shit. Okay. Oh, God, this one.
Who was that? Do you know who it was? Can we like look at
Air
his
them
sister?
out.
Like we won't show.
I
just
don't
wanna,
know
like,
who it is. It's like a random person, and I don't know how to go to their profile. for them.
Damn. I want to see what this sister looks like.
Oh, this is a juicy one. When my girl asked me to be her boyfriend, I said, I'll give you an answer tomorrow so that I could fuck this snow bunny that night before I got into a relationship.
Shit. I
don't trust men.
That's crazy.
Oh. Okay.
That's like shit you have to take to your grave.
Yeah.
You can never tell anybody about that.
No. But he told me apparently.
Well, I guess you can tell Jamie Lee.
Okay.
Wait, I want to say one.
That one. This is someone I worked with.
I cheated on my ex at a wedding while she was asleep 100 feet away.
Fucking weddings, man. It's always the weddings. Yeah, that's bad. He also I think he has a child with her.
That's fucked.
Unless this is a new girlfriend.
Holy shit.
Okay, one guy said that I've spent over 100 on your OnlyFans content.
That's chump change, honestly. If you have to hide $100 from your girlfriend, she should upgrade.
Well, has a girlfriend and he's buying my OnlyFans content, you know? Someone said that I want to sleep with you. I masturbate to you. This one is assault. So I'm not going to read that. Bad ones.
What the fuck? Y'all are fucked.
I know. This one said, this is a girl.
I'm depressed now.
This is a girl who I think has a boyfriend. And that said, I want to fuck girls on the side.
Tell him that.
Right?
Maybe he wants to fuck girls on the side.
This is a man, and he said that I'm better at sucking dick than her.
Damn. You gotta teach her the trade secrets. Give her a little tutorial.
Yeah, you don't have to say you know from experience. You just know from experiencing other blowjobs.
Yeah.
But I would hate to be in a relationship like if I had, I don't know, where I couldn't tell the other person like my sexuality or like I felt like I had to hide it.
Oh.
I wouldn't be in a relationship with that person.
No. Some people are scared.
Yeah.
Not able to. Oh, that's. Oh, man.
Okay, another person said, I have a giant crush on Emily.
Keep that to yourself.
Girlfriends, if you want to find out if your boyfriend sent in a question, we're going to be releasing all the submitters on OnlyFans for a hefty price.
Yeah.
This week for Stony Baloney, we're going to play the lip reading challenge. Woo!
Okay.
The name of the game is one of the girls is going to have
This is a long name.
on. The name of the game is the girls are going to have, one of the girls is going to have the headphones on. I'm going to blast some copyright-free music. And the other girl is going, you're going to get, you've seen the game on Jimmy Fallon. So we're going to flip a coin right now to see who goes first.
You have a coin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What are we doing? What are we playing, Captain?
Stony Baloney.
Stony Baloney.
The name of the game is the girls put on headphones one
Hit
at
a
a
Fergie.
time. I'll play music really loud, and I'm going to say phrases to them. And whoever gets the most phrases right is the fool of the week.
Okay.
All right. Let's flip a coin for who wants to go first. Let me take a coin out of my pocket.
You need to have the camera on you.
Oh, that's right. Where was I?
On a galaxy far, far away.
The name of the game is the girls put on the headphones one at a time. I'll play the music really loud, and I'll flip the coin. Heads. I think that's Emily. You go first.
Is it because I have a big head?
No,
Yeah.
it's because you're the brain.
I think it's because I have a big head.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
I think we both have big heads.
I didn't.
I feel like mine is disproportionate.
No.
I always feel like my face is really long. Like a horse.
It's okay. We're just unlocking new insecurities as we speak. It's fine.
Okay. What's happening?
Where are we going?
So
Emily's first?
Emily's first. Thank you. All right. So here we.
I can't even see his. Oh!
So the phrases I'm going to be
you want me
using,
to scooch?
they're all going to have something to do with the episode today.
Okay.
And here.
Wait, I can't hear. Okay.
Oh.
I'm getting in snug.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Fantastic.
Okay. Say it again. Okay.
What were your final answers?
Bone marrow.
Take a boat.
Wrong. The answer was dark butthole.
Okay. Now I have to be like, what's something weird Miggy would say?
You said it. That was you.
I didn't say dark butthole.
You were talking about your butthole earlier, and you said you had a dark butthole.
You said you had to bleach again. These are your words, not mine. Are we ready for round two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And away we go.
You would like some juice?
No.
You just looked like you were going.
You looked like you were speaking Simlish.
I'm trying to enunciate, open my mouth.
You literally looked at this.
Maybe I literally.
Like I'm cold.
You're so straight faced, and you're like. I'm like, what is he saying?
Emily, final guess.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna do it one more time, and I'm gonna try to open my mouth because now I'm insecure. The phrase is.
He really said A-E-I-O.
What do we think?
You said the vowels. You looked at me and you said A-E-I-O.
Well, what you said earlier this episode, Emily, was I guess I'll take nudes. So both of you
I'm
lose
gonna
again.
tell you right now. That did not. I guess I tell nudes.
Mickey, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Doing my best. I think this one's an easy
So
one.
far as Mickey is winning.
Yeah. Try to beat the dealer. The phrase is.
Why are you guys laughing?
The way I'm saying it.
Wait, can you just say it without the music playing?
Yeah. Right now?
No,
Yeah,
so we're gonna
but no,
hear it.
don't.
Oh, without-
Don't just
okay.
mouth it.
Yo, you're making this really hard.
At this point,
for
I'm
me.
trying to enunciate, use my
No,
mouth
just
more.
talk normal like a person. Same street,
Jamie Lee.
Same tree.
same tree.
Yeah, like the same tree that
I kept
Emily kept
skiing into.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll try to be more normal. I'm sorry. This is on me.
You're picking random things. I don't even remember what I said 3 minutes ago. Like,
You want me to,
what did we even talk about this episode?
I didn't want to give away, familiar phrases. I want to, test the mind.
Okay.
We are clearly dumb.
I think it's going to get easier as we go.
Okay.
All right. And here
It hasn't so far.
the phrase is.
That was easy. Colorado weed.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want to smoke some weed?
Colorado weed, ding, ding. Point for
We
Emily.
had the same idea.
Okay.
My cheeks hurt.
Points on the board. Next round.
We're starting over.
And away we go. The phrase is. Am I normal enough for you now, Daddy?
Weed ASMR.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding! Points to Jamie on
I
the
had
board.
no clue. I had no clue.
See, I told you it's getting better.
I think I might have heard you say it.
I know. That's why I was like trying so hard not to say it before. Yeah, thanks, Pally. Okay. Round. I lost track, but. The phrase is. Any answers?
Minestrone soup.
It's so close. It's closer than you think.
Is it really?
No, not at all.
Did you say bum rush?
No, plane crash.
Damn.
Oh. And away we go. The phrase is. Any answers?
Say it without the music.
No.
But don't say it. Like, mouth it. Yeah, that didn't help.
Coming to you live from somewhere in a car.
I think we're going to have to give her like half a point for that because it was reporting live from Santa Monica.
See, I got the car.
Do you think
I
it's because I can't see?
Maybe.
Emily, you're not wearing your glasses. Oh,
she's like not looking at all. She's trying to hear what I'm saying.
Like, I can't see what you're saying.
She's trying to hear rather than read the lips.
Emily literally can't see more than a foot in front of her, and no one noticed she wasn't wearing glasses. She has to look through her phone to see the TV from this angle, and you're directly as far. You should look at him through the phone.
Oh my God.
Look at him through the phone.
Okay.
A lot just happened.
I think we can do one more round. And then
One more round.
Yeah.
This one, the winner takes it all, guys. I think you're about tied. I don't know.
No, she's ahead.
You're okay. She's a head, a shoulders, a body,
Knees and toes.
everything. I don't know.
Oh. Sorry, I thought we were
They
going-
can't all be good. And the phrase is.
don't tell I killed Adam.
Don't talk to me.
No, you guys both lose to end the game on a sour note. The phrase was secrets I'll never tell.
I'll never tell them because I
I
can't
got
read your
never
lips.
tell.
Yeah.
I said don't tell I killed
you
Adam.
you both got don't. So
I got tell.
I guess both of you win.
You could tell when Miggy was done with this game because he stopped saying "and away we go." He just got right into the music.
I thought the audience was getting sick of it, and then I wanted to surprise them with it.
Are you getting a little insecure?
I get insecure. Am I getting insecure? I started insecure.
I'm sorry, Miggy. I really, maybe I
What?
I really can't see you.
I just love how Emily was actually trying to listen. She forgot the rules of the game. She was like, wait, say it again. She's closing her eyes.
I'm like, if I try hard enough,
Oh,
I can
boy.
break the sound game barrier.
Oh goodness. All right, on that note,
Reporting live from Two Girls One Blunt. We're out.
we're out. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on the Tiki-Talkie, that app.
And away we
We go.